This is a story about loss. It's about losing your home, losing your family, and losing your freedom. It's a story that has been seared into the very fabric of our existence. It is the story of the transatlantic slave trade. It began in the mid-15th century when European explorers began venturing into the uncharted waters of the Atlantic. As they sailed further west, they came across the vast continent of Africa. And what they saw there were people, millions of people with skills and ingenuity, living a life that was different but not less than their own. Yet they were about to change all that. These explorers were driven by a thirst for wealth and power. They had heard tales of gold and riches in the lands to the west, and they were determined to get it. But what they found in Africa was something even more valuable: human beings who could be bought and sold like commodities. And so the triangular connection was formed, connecting Africa, Europe, and the Americas. And it became the largest forced migration in human history. For over 4 centuries, millions of Africans were transported across the Atlantic to work on plantations in the Americas. They were separated from their families and shipped across the ocean in the most inhumane conditions. Many died during the journey, and those who survived were sold in slave markets, where they were bought and sold like commodities. In the Americas, enslaved Africans were forced to work long hours for little or no pay. But despite all this, they held on to their culture and traditions. They created new communities and helped each other to survive. They resisted their oppressors in any way they could, through music, through art, through stories, and through acts of defiance. Finally, in the late 19th century, the transatlantic slave trade came to an end. Slavery was abolished and the slaves were freed. But the impact of this trade can still be felt today. It has shaped the world we live in ways that we can only begin to imagine. It's a story that should never be forgotten. A story of immense human suffering, yes, but also a story of courage, resilience, and hope. The story of the transatlantic slave trade is a reminder of the darkest depths of human cruelty, but also of the indomitable spirit of those who endured it. Their story is a testament to the power of the human spirit to endure even the most unimaginable horrors and to find hope even in the darkest of times.